This is Down to the Wire 513.
Everybody else can shut up. It is time.
Ooh, fly man ring.
Back in the building, man.
Yo, we in the building. We back.
Make sure y'all follow us on everything Down to the Wire 513. Yo, Down to the Wire 513. First show of the new year, 2023.
Yes, sir.
Hold on, Rand, your mic.
Yeah,
Oh, I muted again. Hold on.
it's like, man, it's like 2 weeks in a row I've been on mute, man. 2 weeks in a row, man.
They trying to quiet my boy. They trying to silence.
Silence me, man. But nah, man, we back 2023, back in the building. How y'all feeling, brothers?
Man,
Bless
bless.
another year.
Blessed, say the least, bro. Say the least.
So let's hop into it, man. Let's hit that elephant, the big elephant in the room. The Ham, man. That was a scary sight. Was y'all watching the game live when it happened? I know I was.
Yeah, I was watching the game live, man, when it happened. I was speechless, bro, to say the least, man.
Man, that's man.
Speechless.
No, I was watching. I was flipping back and forth. So by the time I turned it on,
Lakers playing or something?
Nah, you know Monday. Watch the wrestling, man. You know.
Oh, you watching that Raw? Yeah, I don't be watching it.
Yeah.
The weekly program, but yeah, I do tap in a little bit though, T. So I feel you.
But yeah, nah, I turned it back on and I just seen everybody on the knee and I was trying to figure out what happened. I had to actually go to Twitter to see what happened because they had stopped showing the replay. So I thought like maybe he broke his leg or something, like a nasty leg injury. And then seeing the replay on Twitter collapsed and it's like, damn. Had to be something serious. Like I said, everybody's out there on the field and then you just see everybody running, man. It was just a crazy scene for sure.
Sad.
Definitely, man. Never seen nothing like it before, man. So like I said, I was just speechless, not knowing what was going on. Really, just like first I thought I saw his legs. One thinking, oh, he probably got the wind knocked out of him or something. Maybe he just needs some oxygen. But I was hoping that was all that was it. But yeah, man, it was definitely a stunning scene. TJ, what's going on?
What's going on?
Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year, brother.
So overall, man, how y'all think? Obviously, how y'all think the overall situation? Let's talk about the NFL side of it first. How you think the NFL handled the situation under these never foreseen circumstances?
Well, it came out that they never said that they had 5 minutes to work, warm up and stuff like that. That never happened. So I feel like
so they say.
So they say. I'll put you on that too. I think they handled it the best way they could. This was stuff like this don't happen. I'm pretty sure they're not talking about this. They will this summer, but they ain't been talk. They don't talk about this in the meetings. Nobody's dying on the field. Literally, I mean, he died on the field for a short period. So I think they handled it well. I mean, in hindsight, you can always say there's other things that they could have did, which they could have. They could have immediately game's over, but like it's hard to do that. I'm not going to put that on them when it's an unprecedented situation. Now, next time, then they should act in it. But for a first time or something like this happening, I think I think they handled it well. I mean, you're talking, and your question is strictly in game after it happened, correct? T, that was your question. Yeah, I think they handled it well.
How about you?
I would agree, man. Of course, you would want them to call off the game sooner with it being such a serious, injury or event happening. But I think they like Doc said, it's the first time this ever happened. You never want to. Of course, you think about this happening. I'm sure they discussed it. I think they have a 90-minute routine. They test all the equipment and all the kind of they had to use on Damar. They test all that kind of stuff before every game. So I'm sure they think about it, of course, but they don't ever want to see this happening. They probably never pictured it happening. So the fact that it's the first time it ever happened, I think they did the best they could probably do. Also with it being the NFL, with it being so many different powers that be involved in the NFL, who knows when they wanted to make their call. I mean, they probably wanted to make the call right away, but they had to call several different people to get the okay. Who knows? Who knows the process? They probably did it faster than it would normally be done. Consider that it happened all within like an hour. So I think they did the best that they could probably do. With this being the first time this ever happened, and hopefully the last.
Just to add to that, I think that it also they also probably was hoping that he wake up. I know that sounds crazy to say, because I mean, let's be real, it's hard to reschedule these games, but you're resuscitating him, boom, and it's like, okay, maybe he'll wake up, and it's like, fuck, he ain't waking up. You know what I'm saying? I think that was part of it too. Like, he's gonna get up, and then it's like,
or we're gonna get some good news at some point.
And I think, and that too, and I think they waited if they got another shot at that, shot at it, they'd be like, okay, we gotta have a set time where like this is it.
All right, set procedure. Like as soon as we get the ambulance out here, as soon as we got a player without a heartbeat, that's call the game, brother. That's exactly. That's a good warning sign to call the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Immediately for me.
Exactly. And that's what I think. Procedures like that will be in place now. I mean, hopefully we never have to use them, but I think that T talked to us.
Yeah, that's the thing, because like as soon as they got him out the field, as soon as he was in the ambulance taking out the field, you seen the Bengals side begin warming up, and then you even seen a video clip of Stephon Diggs trying to fire up his teammates. So somebody, like I said, I don't think the NFL is gonna come out and say it. But somebody told them, hey, you guys got 5 minutes before we resume this game.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the unsung heroes of this whole thing is Zach Taylor.
And Sean McDermott.
Yeah, for sure. But Zach Taylor, he knew. He went over there, like I said, spoke with Sean McDermott, and they called it off.
Mm-hmm.
I think they had the final say. Even NFL said, hey, resume the game. I think they weren't going to play regardless until they knew what was going on, what was up with their guy. So shout out to Sean McDermott and Zach Taylor for doing this. I think the game, like I said, once because NFL, they knew what was going on. They knew he was being resuscitated on the field. So I think they knew, like, they had to cancel the game. I don't know why they had to wait so long for it. Like, I mean, I get y'all point by saying they was hoping he was brought back to life soon. He was like, everything was being all right. But even at that point, you seen how shooken up the Bills side was of it. For you to go out there and tell them, like, to physically get locked back in, that was hard. That was gonna be hard to do.
Crazy, man. It's crazy. And that's what Zach Taylor said. The first thing that Sean McDermott told him. I'm not sure if he ran over there just on his own or Sean McDermott called him over there, but we saw them meet up. He said the first thing he said was, "I need to be with Damar." So he didn't say nothing about the game. Didn't say nothing about. He said, "I need to be with my guy." So I think it was pretty clear from that point on. This game wasn't going to be played. I think they should have, at that point just called it. But hey, they ended up doing the right thing. So let's just give them kudos for at least getting it right. In this instance, and not trying to have the players even attempt to. Well, maybe they did try to attempt to play again, but at least not have them go back on the field and start play again with such a tragic incident happening. And their brother, both teams' brother. I don't care. He's not a Bengal. This is a brotherhood in NFL. They talk about how all of them are such brother, big brotherhood. Yeah, it's a fraternity. So the Bengals players were just as shaken up as some of the Bills players were. T. Higgins was involved in the collision. He spent time in the summer with Damar Hamlin. So those guys are
inconsolable, man.
Yeah, so those guys are closer than just two guys on a separate team. They actually spent time together in the offseason. So it's not just a random guy off the street you see just collapses. This is your brother. This is a guy that some of these guys probably play high school and college ball with this man. So this is not something that could just go back and even moving forward. I don't know if they can. The Bills especially can even go back to playing this Sunday, man. They might be a little bit too soon, depending on how he progresses, man. I'm not sure some of those guys are gonna have the the wherewithal to go out there and be able to play, man. I'm not sure they should even be asked to do that, bro. Like, You know how important mental health is. That can be a killer, bro.
I think
I'm gonna be honest with you.
they gonna have to play Sunday.
I don't know.
Or forfeit. I mean that's the only, and the only reason I say this because this has been in NFL's MO throughout history of this. I mean, I think Ryan Clark said this, or I forget who said it, but when Sean Taylor tragically passed away, that was on the Thursday of that week, and the Redskins at the time had to play that game that Sunday. Like tragic events, like I said, fortunately, like I said, happen all the time. Most of the time, they do, but
I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
They can't afford to miss 2 games like that.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is they season is. I got them championship or a quick exit now.
Yeah, it's definitely one or the other. Definitely one or the other.
Championship real quick. This either gonna make them or hey.
Yeah, they're going all the way, or they're gonna be a quick out, like Doc just said. I agree with that 100%. I was thinking that too. Like, man, they either gonna propel them
or just and I would understand either one, honestly.
Either way,
like, it's the game just don't matter that much because that's how it is. It's like I can't get into this because somebody's life is in the balance, or it's we doing this for the hand. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the two for me.
So I'm gonna put the power in you brothers' hands. If you're the NFL, how do you judge? They already said they're moving forward with Week 18. Yeah. What do you do with the Bills-Bengals game? Because it determines playoff implications.
Man, that's a huge game. Go ahead, Doc.
I just think maybe, you damn near got to call it a tie. I mean, with the team's consent, but if not, then the team's got to just consent to having a short week.
So you saying replay the game at some point?
It's either replay it or call it a tie. And the Bengals could object like we was up, but then that would be some sucker stuff. So I don't foresee that. It's either replay the game or call it a tie. If you replay the game, you don't got to give because I'm sure they assume they're gonna have to give people some refunds. You know what I'm saying? You got to. The game didn't happen.
Yeah, you saw 6 minutes of the game, 7 minutes of the game.
The game didn't happen. So it's either a refund or you giving people some free tickets of some kind. You know what I mean? It makes more sense to play the game. They just would have to have a short week.
And I don't know how they would squeeze that in. So
I don't know either, man.
I think playing the game is. I think it's out of the question. I think they would have to, like we and T was talking off here before you came on, Doc. They would have to either go to like a tiebreaker, but like T was saying, they were talking about that. He said it's so close, and that way you have to go to the game.
Strength of schedule. That's what I think. That's where it came down to.
If you ask me, you have to go down to the game, man. If I'm the Bengals, I'm fighting for. Hey, look, we both got a possession. We scored a touchdown. They got a field goal. We won the game. Just call it like that. We won the game, and hey. Unless I want to try to squeeze it back in, but it's going to be possible with it being now week 18. I don't see that being possible.
I think the issue would be even more dire if a playoff berth was on the line. Both these teams going to the playoffs.
Facts. That's
I'm
true.
good with a tie, or in this situation, a tie, or giving
a tie wouldn't be bad either. A tie wouldn't be bad, but a tie would be kind of screwing the Bengals up a little bit as well. But
a tie would screw the Bengals. Everything them not playing this game was screwing the Bengals.
Them not playing are the Bengals not winning.
It's an unfortunate situation. The Bengals still going to the playoffs.
Yeah, but Bengals ultimately want to go to the Super Bowl. If they tie, Buffalo will still have home field advantage over the Bengals. That's what and this impacts Kansas City. Honestly, I think that's what the NFL is going to wait is trying to wait for. They're trying to see what Kansas City does. It's Saturday. They play Saturday this week. If Kansas City wins.
That's crazy to say that though, because then you got Kansas City playing without even knowing what the implications of that game is. You know what I mean? So then at that point, you screwing them. So everybody's going to get screwed at some point.
No, because Kansas City knows if they lose, they're not the 1 seed. If they win, they're locked in. They'll be locked in at the 1 seed.
No matter what, even if the Bengals would have won in week 18, won this past week against the Bills and won this week on week 18.
Yeah, because the Chiefs
Yeah, I
still
guess
got,
you're right. Yeah, the
Chiefs
Chiefs
still got one
yeah.
more win ahead
Okay.
of.
Okay, yeah.
That's where
So
it
if the
happen.
Chiefs win Sunday, this game doesn't matter as much.
No, because I mean it would only matter between the 2 and 3 seed.
Yeah, between those two. Between those two, basically. Then if you do it that way, you could call it a tie and be like, all right, since this game didn't get played Cincinnati, let's make the playoff game Cincinnati. That'd be the fairest way to do it. I guess if it's to get the Bengals the home field advantage over Buffalo, even though technically they will have the higher seed with that game being a tie.
Yeah, and that's the way you go down a slippery slope at, because like now you're hoping Buffalo, because more likely if it says 2-3, Buffalo Cincinnati is playing each other in the second round.
Hey, look, but what I'll say is fair.
Then what?
What is fair is what he said. I mean, it's an unorthodox situation, unprecedented. No matter what, if the Bengals play Buffalo, they got home field. Maybe just for that game. I mean, and then everybody else.
We ain't got to worry about playing it again. But Kansas City got to win this week for that to happen. Though. They have to win this week.
Everybody else just got to be for D Ham. You feel me? Let's do it for D Ham. You know, everybody. It's unprecedented. Now, hey, look, the road to the Super Bowl ain't through Cincinnati no more. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just
how it is.
Unprecedented. It sucks for like somebody almost died.
But that if the Chiefs win this Sunday, you call a game a tie. That would kind of solve all the problems. You can make the game back here again. Make the tickets. Whoever came to that game, be in the playoff game. Unfortunately, I know the tickets will probably be way more for the playoff game. But hey, unprecedented situation.
I mean, somebody almost died. So if you can come back.
Yeah, ticket. Come on in. Probably gonna be worse weather too. But hey, fuck it.
But you can't do that because then, okay, they play. It's just slippery. There's no time. NFL just needs to go ahead and make a decision because whatever decision they're gonna make is not going to please everybody. This ain't
a situation where everybody ends up happy. But I think the best situation is you don't really want to penalize the Bills for for somebody getting hurt. But the Bengals were up. If it's not gonna be a tie, you got to get the Bengals to win.
That's what I'm like. The game was both had a possession, and the Bengals were about to score again, probably. So I mean. It is what it is, bro. Unfortunately, unfortunate things happen. He got hurt.
You take the loss for D Ham and go crazy the rest of the way.
Yeah.
They don't need home field to win. I mean, that sounds crazy. Yeah, I mean, the fairest thing is for the Bills to lose. It sucks, but the Bills to lose, and then they let everybody, they figure out the Bills fans figure out their ticket situation and let the Bengals figure out. Our situation is easy because everybody's home. The Bills thing is, you present your ticket and you get a playoff ticket. You got so much time to do it.
They travel, try to make something work.
I mean,
that'd be the fairest way to do it.
Travel, you just got to eat that bullet. That's a bullet you got to bite.
Yeah.
But
I mean, you don't have to.
You got to bite that bullet.
But I'm saying you can find a way to get back. Like you need time to find a way to get back. Because the longer they wait, the longer that's going to make everything else in question.
Or they just find a way to replay this game somehow.
I mean, do you push the playoffs a week back?
You could push
the playoffs a week back, but they can't do that, man. I don't think you can do that.
No, they wouldn't. The only thing, if they push it back,
Super Bowl got to be on the day the Super Bowl is. You can't.
It has to be. You can't move Super Bowl.
I get that. I get that. But instead of that week off before between teams, you just play the following week. You eliminate the Pro Bowl. They had no Pro Bowl.
So
instead of get an off week.
And I'm okay with them not getting.
I'm okay with that too. No, but that's no media week. That's a lot of money being lost for the media.
Yeah.
So if the media agrees with that, hey, it is what it is.
I used to have media week. It just be fast.
Coaches ain't going. If I'm a coach, I'm not going.
I mean, you had to get out. You had to get out to the field regardless. You can't wait till the last minute to get out there.
Right, but they ain't gonna be no full blown media like they be having. Every other year they be having full blown media days, bro. And I got a couple hours, then we gotta practice, bro. We gotta get ready for the game. I'm not going. If I'm a coach, I'm not going. Media week gotta get canceled. I'm cool.
Or not canceled, but split in half. So money is gonna be lost regardless. That's the thing you gotta. So T, you just got to think about how much money is going to be lost. I'm okay with media day getting blown up.
I'm okay with that too.
The hard part about it is
that
week gives people that get hurt a chance to get healthy. That sucks.
And it gives the media time to build the game up. That's what it's really for.
Yeah, that too. But like the game's gonna be big because D-Ham. I know it's shitty to say it like that for him, but that's what it's gonna be. D-Ham.
Especially if the Bills get there, or
it's either gonna be like, oh, he made it, or oh, RIP. I mean, nobody wants to hear that, but that's the truth. It's gonna be one or the other.
I mean, they're going to lose money regardless because, like I said, they sold tickets. I mean, whoever I don't know why people go to the Pro Bowl anyway, but people go to the Pro Bowl in Las Vegas.
The Pro Bowl can be rescheduled though. People,
the Pro Bowl.
How about that's that? What I'm saying. I was Pro Bowl.
But the Pro Bowl can be rescheduled to after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that definitely will. I guarantee you, the NFL cares more about media week than the Pro Bowl.
The NFL works with airlines and things of that nature to, okay, can you work with these people to, flights, things like, and they're a big enough organization that they can do stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they can make some things move.
But I think what realistically happened is they get the Bengals to win.
That or the Bengals get a tie and they still end up getting the win because they're going to get home. They're going to get home field. I think if that happens, I think that's only fair. I
think that's true too.
Basically, y'all play 6 minutes in Cincinnati. I had a whole game to play here still. So hey, y'all played in the playoffs. I just picked the game up. I come back here and play.
If it's a tie,
but then you gotta think that would be super traumatic for the players too, bro. I don't know if I can go back.
At that point, you just got a ball though. I mean, the game don't stop.
At that point, you're right. But damn, that's traumatic as fuck.
And honestly, I think the NFL already showed their hand with what they're going to do because they just announced today Bengals Ravens was the last game to get announced about a time. It's going to be a 1:00 game. 1:00 game. That means it's probably not for the division title, which means the Bengals won the AFC North regardless. So that either means they're going to get the Bengals to win, or they're going to call it a no contest and they go by winning percentage, which the Bengals still have a better winning percentage over the Baltimore Ravens. Because the only way the game was going to be for the AFC North title if the Bengals lost. But the fact that they're throwing the Bengals Ravens at 1:00, because obviously if it is for a championship AFC
animated
title,
probably
they want prime time, or at least 4:30.
I was wondering why they put, because I mean, if they put Aaron Rodgers and the Packers on versus the Lions in primetime Sunday night, and that game might not even fucking matter. So I don't know. I guess we'll get into that later, but I don't know, man. NFL is
tough spot.
It's a very tough spot right now.
Let's make a decision.
Like you said, nobody's gonna be happy. I think now that we've talked, I think the cleanest way is just give the Bengals the win.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. We ain't gonna brag about it. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it pushing, but
yeah.
I think it'd be different if a playoff berth hinged on this. At this point, this your boy. They y'all take this L, but it's time to rally around it and let's get to the Super Bowl. It'd be bad if it was like, hey, they need this to get to the to the playoffs. Then it's like, nah, you cannot give them this win. That's not fair. If the Bengals was like, no, we need this win. I mean, or the
Bills already hot. They were rolling, So you're right.
The Bills are like, we need this win to get to the playoffs. Then it's different.
And we ain't got to talk about this long. We can get ready to move on. But I'm saying it's just going to form a slippery slope now because now I just thought about it. What if you're Baltimore? Hey, Bengals lose, we still got a chance to win our division. We can get a better record, we ain't got to go deep into that, but I'm just saying now.
At some point, this is unprecedented.
Yeah.
Right. The
somebody's going to be getting short.
Somebody's like you said, people going to be unhappy, but the truth of the situation is these players going to take what they get here because at the end of the day, this ain't going to happen every season. It's going to only happen once out of all the years of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't going to happen again. What people going to have to do is everybody be salty, but people going to be like, hey, I'm taking this on the chin. Boom. It is what it is. The D-Ham is what's more important. The NFL had to make some tough decisions.
Yep. And I said they better make this decision before Week 18 starts on Saturday. That's all I'm saying.
The best way, I wish it was just a little early and somehow they could replay this game.
Yeah, if it happened like in the first half of the season, it definitely would have had time to,
to
maneuver
make
some bye
finagle
weeks and
something.
shit. But yeah, um, unfortunate situation, man. Very unfortunate time, man, for it to happen for sure.
Get well, D Ham. I'm hoping that brain activity shows up right for you, bro.
Facts,
And
man. Facts.
I really hope that you pulled through. That was one of the scariest things I watched on TV. Watching a man die on TV.
Nah, it was crazy, man.
I mean, he alive. They brought him back, but like the doctor said, he died on the field.
Shout out to the first responders too. They deserve a shit ton of credit.
Yeah. Huge credit to them, man, for saving that man's life. Knock on wood. Hopefully, remains that way. Hopefully, he stays here with us. But man, it was like Doc said, scariest thing I've ever seen on live television for sure.
And shout out to the NFL community too for making last time I seen it was over $6 million to his charity.
Wow,
that was crazy. Like
amazing.
Before the game was only at $2,900. Now it's over $6 million. Like that's crazy.
Speaking in the NFL community, that was a good segue.
I see you working, Doc. I see you trying to.
Good segue. NFL community is real upset with a certain somebody named Skip Bayless. Now,
I wonder.
Skip trip.
You gonna play that? Go ahead. You can play it.
Oh no, ain't no video. Go ahead.
Okay.
Nah, I ain't trying to copyright it. They be on it. Fox be on it, man. We tried a couple times. They be on it.
All right, so for the people that don't know this out and out, Skip sent the tweet out that I think me and my co-anchors they probably agree. That was probably taken out of context. But if you read it in the context, right when emotions are high, a lot of people made it seem like the game. He was saying the game was more important.
It was poorly timed.
Well, I don't agree with that. I think it was I think he could have wrote it with more clarity. I think he was writing it. I think he was writing and think we could we would assume what tone he was saying. I think he was saying, saying it in a somber tone. And this is what we talked about pre-show.
Yeah.
You can't, you never have serious conversations over text or email because, work, girlfriend, situationship, whatever. Because you assume the tone. And I know he's not in the business of career kamikaze. You know what I'm saying? For that reason, and the other tweets, he just it was taken out of context, but the way he's handling it is not graceful. That's where he's really wrong at for me. It was you got to just lay on your sword. Like, look, man, I think you guys. And he didn't even think to say. I think you guys assumed my tone. I really did not. Like, I sincerely apologize. He should have let Shannon Sharp today just get everything out. And he doubled down. I'm not deleting the tweet. No, man, delete the tweet. Fuck it. Like, nah, it's gone. I'll delete the tweet because I love you. You my mans. But pride is the a lot of times is the absence of intelligence and sympathy. And pride can, if he put his pride to the side, a lot of this could have went away. Where he just, I'm so happy that you're here, man. And I break down, and the tweet's gone, bro. I didn't mean it that way. I think you knew in your heart I didn't mean it that way, but it's gone. That's my take. He's Skip has to show some. He has to put his pride to the side, So when you do something like that gets misconstrued, sometimes you got to show some humility, and that ain't easy for everybody.
I don't think it was the tone. I just think it's just poorly timed. Like I said, some things you just don't say. Like at that point, yeah, you may be thinking it, but don't say it. Don't put it out because at that point, because by that time, we're just all worrying about him. Fuck football. If you would have said it the following morning on the show, okay, you let some time pass, but right in the middle of it while everything's going on, bro, read the room. No one is talking about making this game up. We just want to know if this kid is going to be alive or not. That's all we care about. And are they going to continue to play? We're not thinking about the playoffs, nothing, making up the game, nothing. Only two things was concerned: that kid being alive, and will there be football continue tonight? That's it. Well, that's why I say it is poorly timed, in my opinion.
And just the response, I think it does speak the tone because, like we talked about before, if you're like, he's like, this is irrelevant. Like all of it, all the plan is irrelevant. But to Tone, we've seen him on the TV. It's like people assume the way he said it, and it's like, oh, he cared more about this football game. And if he's like, the NFL, this was such a big game, and it suddenly just seems so irrelevant. Like, where it's like, oh, he don't care nothing about this. He's saying none of this matters. And I think that's what he was trying to say. But I think
he just wrote it very, very poorly, man. And like T said, it was a bit poorly timed, but it was just poorly written. He wrote it like people actually like him. Like you gotta Skip. People don't like you, bro. So of course when they see something you write, they're gonna take it negative.
The worst
so you gotta,
tone, the worst.
You gotta make sure you go out your way to make it sound like you're not slighting nobody, you're not overlooking anything, you're not being insensitive. You have to go out your way to make it look like that because people don't like you, bro. So he has to be more self-aware. I don't think he's very self-aware. I'm sure he knows that.
He know now.
I'm sure he knows he's not very self-aware. He probably in his own bubble, He's an older, rich white man. He probably in his own bubble. He probably watch sports all day, all night, go do his little show. He probably don't even see what people say on Twitter back to him. He probably just get on there and pop off what he want to say, hop back off. You know what I'm saying? So, this is very poorly written, I think. And then I think that's why Shannon didn't show up yesterday. But he showed up today. Shout out, getting to why he didn't show up yesterday, and then Skip cut him off. Didn't even let him get into what he was saying.
Crazy, man. It's like let him vent, man.
Which is crazy, disrespectful. This is like the second time in a month now that he didn't blatantly disrespected Shannon on air. You know what I'm saying? So I think if I'm Shannon, man, Shannon was very professional for the rest of the show. He had a great show. But if I'm Shannon, man, I'm two steps away from punching Skip in the face, man.
I think Shannon and him, they're not obviously social buddies. I think they're friends. Mm-hmm. And just how you are with certain people of the different, ethnicity. I think they're friends, and I think if Shannon sees fit, he needs to check him. He does. Like, hey, bro, off the air where he can
work friends. Huh? I think they're work friends.
I don't know.
I think they're a little bit closer than just work friends.
Yeah, I think they're a little bit. Skip handpicked them for the show, and they've had their bump heads, but for the most part, they've had a smooth ride, and we would have heard if it wasn't a smooth ride. You trust?
Yeah, it wouldn't be 6 years if it wasn't a smooth ride. So I think for the most part, it's been smooth. I think Skip. I think he likes Shannon a lot. I think Shannon likes Skip a lot. I think it's just, they've been working together for 6 years. After a while, sometimes you get a little feisty with your work brother, your brother. You know what I'm saying? However they view each other, you get a little feisty.
I can only handle so much disrespect.
No, that's a fact.
I think this is a perfect opportunity to just check Skip. I would if you really love that person. Now, if you don't love him, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, and I don't like to say it like that, but if you don't love him, fuck him. But I don't get that from Shannon. And the chemistry, not unless I don't get a fakeness from Shannon on, he ain't a fake guy. So I don't think they would be able to fake this chemistry if it wasn't real. I think they genuinely, have a relationship. And I hope Shannon cares enough about this guy to at least try to like, hey, we got a good thing going, bro, but you ain't about to be able to get away with that. You gotta have to check yourself. And I hope the Skip is smart enough to humble himself. And that's to be the difference with a lot of people with, relationships, brotherhood, friendships, and all that. When you feel like you've been, your brother come and tell you doing wrong, can you humble yourself? Hey, man,
you right.
You right.
I fucked up.
I fucked up. That's to be it. And I think Skip's on-air persona is hard to do that, but I think he's gonna have to check himself if he wants this business and friendship to continue.
He should have realized that a month ago, honestly, because a month ago was in my opinion was much worse, and I think it's just adding on to all the stuff you're doing. Like a month ago, saying you don't care about my Hall of Fame NFL career is worse than just cutting me off today. Because throughout the 6 years, Skip's been cut off so much time. But when you attack my character just a month ago, on top of this, like, He should
I
have.
don't know though, man, because today was kind of like he was like I don't care if I offended you. Basically, he said I'm not deleting that shit because I'm stepping behind my tweet. Like fuck you, basically. That's basically what he said. Like fuck you.
I think it's not necessarily fucking. It's like he don't want to admit that he said something wrong because then it's like he's opening up the floodgates. I'm just going through what I think his head. I don't want to say I did anything wrong because then it's like, damn, I admitted I did something wrong, and I don't. What he needs to do, and he probably doesn't even have a PR person. This is a time where a PR person will be like, hey, you need to apologize for specifically what's going on. Hey, I didn't mean it that way. I know I said this, but y'all misunderstood my tone, or y'all didn't, it was taken out of context. I would never. I've been doing this. He lets us know all the time. Like, there's been a ton of injuries. I've never just put the game over anybody's health.
And he said that though. He said that.
Like he said, Doc, he tried to do that on Monday.
Yeah, but he should have called his man. He should have called his mans that night after the Fox boss called. And he know the Fox, and he's lying. The Fox boss called. Hey, clean this shit up. That's what happened. And that's why I'm saying he's wrong, because he's not handling this the right way. I don't have a problem with the tweet. But when you've offended somebody, when you and this is basic stuff our parents, at least my mom taught me, you offended somebody that you care about, and I mean Shannon and people in general, you make it right. And it might not, you know what I'm saying, you don't got to say I was completely wrong or something like that, but you come in and hey, I did not mean to offend anybody. That's not what I meant.
That's what he should have like, hey, look, Shannon, because Shannon basically was trying to connect it back to him and his brother, and how his brother was laying on the field. He thought he was, possibly paralyzed, but he got back up. Hold up now, I'm not. And he should have just been like, you know what, Shannon, man, I didn't even think about it like that. How could it affect you and so many other co-workers here at Fox? Man, I'm sorry. But he ain't gonna say that. I stand behind my tweet.
Y'all, I got a surprise guest on the show tonight.
We
ready? Surprise guest. What's up,
though?
Pops in the building.
Hey,
what's going on?
What's going on, Pops?
Pops in the building is joining some conversation. Pops, what did you think about Hamlin when you was watching the game? What was the thoughts going through your head?
When he first fell down, I knew he had a heart attack or cardiac arrest.
Why you said that? Now,
because usually when somebody just flop back down, just like with no control in his body, that's what it usually is.
Why not? You think maybe he passed out or something?
No, because he got back up and was kind of looking there, and then he just flopped back down backwards. That's when I knew it was a heart attack or something that was serious. Well, I knew it wasn't a what's that with the head injury they get?
Concussion.
I knew it wasn't a concussion because he didn't get hit in the head. And he actually ended up on top of
Higgins.
How
did you feel about the NFL, the way they handled the game?
I thought they handled it right. And I'm really concerned with T. Higgins if he passes away.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's going to affect his play.
Not even just his mental health too, right?
Yeah, mentally. It's just like when you drive a car. It's just like when you drive in a car and you hit a kid on a bike. Mm-hmm. And if that kid dies,
mess you up, man.
You can't forget about it.
Mess you up.
Yeah. It mess you up for a while.
He's already a little messed up,
Wondering is there any other thing I could have did to avoid hitting this person?
Yeah,
because T. Higgins surely took the hit to him.
That's what I said too. He braced himself for that hit.
Yeah, he braced himself for that hit because T. Higgins came at him like he was tackling him.
Well, T been getting hit like that all year. That's what I was saying off air too. T didn't got concussed a couple times, so I can't really blame him for preparing himself to get hit. But it's unfortunate how it end up landing on Hamlin.
Yeah, I mean, because when you look at Tua, when he got up, when a person it's a concussion, if they're able to get off the ground, they're gonna stumble some.
Mm-hmm.
My man didn't stumble any; he just collapsed.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's like I said, man. Prayers up for Damar
I
Hamlin.
was almost, I couldn't take it no more, man. I was really feeling for the family.
Yeah, man. Sad, man. Hard to watch.
I didn't know he was really good friends with the coach in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
He grew up in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he said he knows since about 12 years old.
Yeah. So I don't know if the league gonna make some changes to put some more. Because when I was playing, the shoulder pads in the middle used to come all the way down to like to your stomach area.
I think they still do. I just
and they had like a lot of pads where you couldn't even feel nobody hit you.
I think they still do, but I think it was just a freak accident.
Yeah.
What's up, T? What's next?
Let's head to the association, man. We had unfortunately, it got overshadowed by everything that was going on.
Donovan Mitchell dropped you go with this 71 piece, baby.
Yeah, got overshadowed by the Hamlin situation, unfortunately. But yeah, it dropped 71.
Boy, balling.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. I know I'm supposed to, but all the Hamlin's been taken up. I ain't even got a chance to check the highlights out. I know y'all probably did. Was he balling? Yes. Well, obviously he was balling.
Mega balling, bro. Mega balling.
This was a very efficient 71.
Yeah, it was.
I saw you. What he shooting 79%, something like that.
I think something like that. 70-something. Yeah, 77%. But they did say today the last 2-minute report came out. He at the end of the game, at the end of regulation, it went to overtime. In the regulation, he missed a free throw on purpose, got the rebound, and laid it back up. Tied the game up. They did say that should have been a lane violation. So how y'all feel about that? Y'all feel like the league should be coming out with these 2-minute reports?
No, you can't do that. I mean, just keep some stuff to yourself. Because you can't go back and get a Bulls a win. Like it's over.
Keep it on the low.
I hate all those rule changes. Like, oh yeah, that should have been pass interference. Like, we know that shit, but you're not gonna go back and give the other team the victory. So
yeah, it should have been a catch 5 years later.
Yeah, let's not start putting that thought in people's head. It don't even matter.
So
yeah, man. So they said Donovan Mitchell only had 58 though, instead of that 71.
My boy Klay Thompson.
Hey, he had 54.
He had
54 last night. And I tell you, he was been balling too. Giannis had a crazy 3-game run, averaging like 40 and 20 in the last 3 games. Giannis going crazy. And B going crazy these last, I want to say like 2-3 games. Yeah, the league been going crazy last week and a half.
So for Donovan Mitchell, out of all the historic scoring performances, where would you rank this 71?
Well, it's got to be number 3, right?
If that's where you want to put it.
I mean, what you got? 181, 71, right?
Daryl Thomas got 71 too, right? David Thomas? One of them Thomases, Denver Nuggets, got 71 too back in like the 70s, 80s, I want to say. You don't have to go off history from what because I didn't I wasn't around when Will's 100. I didn't see
the honey bun is number 1.
Number one for sure.
Yeah, the honey bun is number 1.
Number 1 for sure. I'm gonna look it up.
Like I don't care how he did it, it's 100 points. I don't care how he did it.
Yeah, that's number 1 for sure, man.
But I don't care. I don't care how he did it. It's 100 points.
Not for me.
81 is 2 for me, and then
I was gonna say that.
I guess
I'm putting this above. I'm putting this above the other 71. I can't find the guy's name.
David Robinson, or did he have 70?
No, he had 70. Here it is, right here. Oh, Will Chamberlain has 78 too, y'all. Will Chamberlain has 78 too. David Thompson, David, not Daryl. He had 73, 78.
Well, I'm saying it's coming in number 2 for me.
Yeah, for me, it's coming number 2.
Yeah, I told you, I'm not counting.
So you got the honey bun. You ain't had. Oh, you crazy.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, yes, he did it. I didn't see it though. I don't care. In my lifetime, Kobe 81 is one in my opinion. I didn't see the 100.
Didn't see it. Ain't gotta see it.
I got to see some.
Number 1.
Nah, not
Number
for me.
2 for me, Kobe. Number 3, I would go this Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, because I'm not giving Devin Booker his 70 from.
Oh, Dave Robinson had 70. Oh no, it's still David Thompson. I'm tripping. You say you're not giving who?
I'm not giving D Book no proper his 70 the other year.
Nah, I'm cool.
One, they lost that game, and 2, he was out there just trying to get buckets.
Yeah, I'm cool.
Mitchell's 71 came within the flow of the game. Like I say, he had the lane violation, but they shouldn't say nothing about that.
Hey,
and they needed all 71 to get the dub.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm going Wilt, Kobe, this one.
Yep, Wilt, Kobe, this one. That's for me.
Yep.
Kobe, D Mitch. And then I don't even know who.
Yeah, you ain't got 3. You just hating, man.
I didn't see it. I don't.
So you're not counting that at all. Not even 3.
I didn't see it.
No. You crazy.
I didn't see it. Shout out to Will, but I didn't see it.
So. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he dropped the 90 a couple of times.
It felt like he was dropping a lot of points.
Wasn't no big man really back then, other than what's his name for the other than
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell.
Yeah, Russell had a nail on lock.
So yeah, number 2.
Nah, shout out D Mitch, man. Shout out Spider. Crazy game.
Y'all been betting?
He has.
Yeah, but my nephew just walked in here. He looking at me. But boys, betting. Betting for the people that don't know is legal in Ohio now. Sports betting.
Thank God.
And Pete Rose set the first bet up to for the Reds to win the World Series. He's gonna lose that bet, but
he ain't hurting though. He ain't hurting though.
How much you put down? They say how much you put down? They say how much? They say how much?
I hope it wasn't a lot because ain't
no way. They placed that bet for him. They gave him the money because ain't nobody
put like $1. I ain't putting shit on this. I know.
But yes, I have been betting responsibly. Have not yet won, but I'm hoping my luck changes very soon.
Nah, you won, T. We talked out here about how you won. You won.
Oh, everybody won. I mean, that was a free bet. They were giving away free money. If you didn't capitalize on that, then
everybody won.
Yes, everybody literally.
in that case,
that's what that pulled up on me right now, trying to give me some free FanDuel points. Like, you only got to spend $10 to get 100. I'm like, man.
Okay, I'm about to hop on there right now. He just said that. I'm gonna download this FanDuel app right quick.
That leads to another transition. My luck has been bad in 2023, and I guess it started at the drop of midnight. Man, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Oh my goodness! Did you win fantasy?
We don't know yet what they gonna do.
I had Stephon Diggs playing. He had Evan McPherson playing. I can't into the game down by 2. So he scored 1 point. I scored 4 points. Technically, right now, I got the high points right now, but the game's not over yet. So who knows?
Did they say this is no contest or cancellation or something? Like, do those stats still count? Like,
they got it. They're not taking yards away from Stephon Diggs. They're taking that penalty for Evan McPherson. If you ask me, sorry, Brett, I want fantasy, bro.
Hey, Doc, I compared it to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse bubble.
Man. But a championship is a championship. It will be a Mickey Mouse Clubhouse ring, but I mean, but you got a ring. I'm gonna pay you your money, so that's all that matters.
Hey, man, it's been a long, hard 5-6 years, man. Finally got it done. But nah, man. I know T. I know he was hurting. I was hurting too, though, man. I'm watching this game right when the ball was dropping too. So hoping that we is able to pull this one out, man. But unfortunately, that kick was nowhere near.
Bro, that was disrespect. You can miss. Hold on, we can scoot in a little bit.
It's terrible.
Miss, but I remember the first thing, my pops was standing right beside me, and I was like, I said, he about to miss. But then, bro, he missed though.
He was
Like,
bad.
golly, you know what I'm saying? It's like
He shanked it, bro.
Right.
He shanked it.
Like he kicked it all the way to like it wasn't even close. Like it wasn't even.
You gave me no hope that it was going in.
Yeah.
From the
pretty
moment
much.
it left your foot, I knew it was no chance.
Yes.
Ryan Day coached a perfect game up to that final drive.
When Marvin Harris got taken out, man, I knew it was gonna be problems.
We talked about that off air. Yeah, when he got hurt,
Because he was balling, bro.
he was getting anything he wanted. He was having his way out there for sure.
Best player on the field.
Yeah, he was having his way out there for sure. So when he went down, I knew it would be harder for them. But man, shout out to CJ Stroud, man. He balled out. He balled out.
Balled out.
Best game I see him play.
Yeah, for sure. He definitely improved his draft stock. I still think Bryce Young will probably be the number one quarterback selected, but
Yeah, I think so too.
But Stroud definitely improved his draft stock. Ryan Day just killed our momentum on that last drive. Stroud was driving down there, and you call that run. Why are you running the ball?
I don't know what he was doing.
Keep the ball in CJ Stroud's hands and let him work. You can't settle. This is college football. You ain't settling for no 50-yard game winner in college. Can't do it. I don't care who you got back there.
Yeah, it's like the NFL, brother.
That hurt, man. That hurt.
I was hurt. So who you think win between Georgia and TCU?
I know everybody's going to be. I feel like TCU's getting disrespected in Vegas, but I think Georgia's about to.
I don't think so either.
Georgia by a blowout. 3 touchdowns.
Georgia about to beat the brakes off them. Ohio State woke Georgia up. They know, like, okay.
Yeah, I think we just watched the championship game.
Yeah, for real.
I think this is going to be a blowout.
Glad Michigan lost too. That kind of took away the pain too, because
a little bit.
Because if Michigan was in the national championship and we didn't get there, then okay.
A little bit.
So them losing before, because honestly, Ohio State, TCU, I wanted us to get in the playoff to play Michigan again, and the fact that they lost, I would have still been happy for a national championship, but it wasn't over Michigan.
Yeah, definitely would have been. We were talking about that last week. Would have been the epic ending.
Yeah, but I look at it as, they said Michigan is supposed to have the top defense in the league. You put up some points.
Nah, I don't think the defense is better than Georgia's defense.
No.
Michigan's defense didn't play nobody all year. They built their stats up early in the season. They was playing the UConns, the Hawaii's.
Yeah, man. No business teams.
Yeah, they didn't play a good offense until Ohio State.
I mean, they punished Ohio State though. That was crazy.
Yeah.
And you see what TCU did, but TCU showed the blueprint. Throw the ball downfield.
Neff's in the back. Come here, you can hop in. Neff wanted to throw something in there too, fellas. Look, come here. This tell you, he just graduated in
Hey, congratulations, brother.
Yeah, so tell you he got to take on Ohio State. And T and Ryan, you need to hear this because
I was arguing with him about the whole time. Feel me? Ohio State, they consider themselves on the level of Bama, right? You say that, but they ain't won none since 2015. Zeke was their running back. Zeke he declining in the NFL now. It's almost a decade since they won. They ain't won a big game and we don't know how long. Man, they ain't played nobody all year either. And then when they played Notre Dame this year. Notre Dame, they played them tight all that game, but it came out. Notre Dame lost to Marshall 2 weeks later. They ain't played nobody all year. The Big Ten, the only 2 teams is Ohio State, Michigan. So when they go to play teams like Georgia, you see what happened.
All I say, Ohio State can't control where they rank Notre Dame. The analysts rank Notre Dame 5th.
I'm saying though, but they still struggled with Notre Dame at first until around the 4th quarter. Then Notre Dame 2 weeks later they lost to Marshall.
That's a good point.
That just throws out the whole fact of them being even a good team.
I mean, but you hold on. Who was it? But you could say that. You could say Georgia struggled against South Carolina.
They did. They also struggled against. Hey, at first they struggled against Kent State too. You seen that? It was only up a touchdown. It's just that Georgia, they playing Tennessee, playing Alabama.
Yeah.
It's just every week you coming out and you playing somebody strong. So they defense, like they always getting put to a test. Ohio State can't say the same. They playing teams like Maryland.
That's true.
Maryland put them to the test, but like Maryland shouldn't be putting them to the test.
But usually Wisconsin this is the weakest year for Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm. It's the weakest year for the Big Ten in general.
Yeah. You stay there, Tatum. Just look over y'all shoulder.
And the last big win for Ohio State was against Clemson when they knocked Trevor Lawrence out the playoffs.
Yeah, that was a huge win. That was the last big win.
Shout out Justin Fields.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, shout out Justin Fields, man.
But yeah, I think Georgia's about to go out here and destroy TCU. I know everybody wants the underdog, the Cinderella team. It ain't happening. Hope I'm wrong.
I agree.
Hope I'm wrong for an entertaining game, but I don't see it happening.
I have to agree, man.
I'm thinking 42-21.
I'd like to see them beat Georgia though.
That's facts. I would too.
I'm just happy Michigan ain't winning.
Yeah.
I ain't want to see Georgia go back to back though, so I am kind of salty. But hey, tis what tis, man.
And if UC better get your shit together because TCU they ain't going nowhere.
Nah, they're not going nowhere.
UC just got a new little quarterback, man. That's supposed to be off the chain.
Don't see.
What dude from Florida, right?
Yeah.
No, he sucks, bro.
T said he sucks. Why the hate, T? Damn.
No, bro, I'm not lying, bro. No, he's not good.
Damn, for real?
You don't transfer twice for no reason.
Exactly.
I didn't know he transferred. I thought he came
twice.
I know he transferred twice. No, bro, it's hatred, bro. They ain't got the right fit, bro.
Nah.
Spot took at Florida.
Yeah. Ain't a good sign. That's not a good sign.
And then on top of that, they boy Ben Bryant coming back. So, UC got you. It ain't gonna be a good year for UC football this year. Be ready for Rayvon and that hoop team to take over next year.
That's a good thing to look forward to.
That's what we looking for at UC.
Facts.
I didn't expect Xavier to be Connecticut though.
Oh, Sean Miller is one hell of a coach. He got them boys playing.
They playing out there.
Yeah, they ranked 18th in the country now. They was unranked start the season.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Moved from 23 to 18, which I thought they should have moved up a little farther than 18 after you beat the number 2 team.
That's
Rand,
crazy.
what's going on with the Tar Heels, Rand? And Doc, what's going on with Duke tonight, bro? They got doubled up.
I don't want to talk about NCC State. I know 80-64. Next topic. I mean 80 to 60. I don't want to talk about it.
Saying I ain't got no comment on UNC, bro. No comment.
I was gonna say, hey, football season winding down. We're going to eventually talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it, bro.
I ain't got nothing to say, man. So hey, anyway, much conversation going on. I ain't got nothing to say. We're not very good this year.
Who's that? John Shire? Is that our coach's name? I don't even know if we have a coach.
Oh, damn.
John Shire, is that his name?
Damn.
So if that's his name, then he better get it together.
Damn.
Yeah, John.
Nah, I don't know what we're doing. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it right now.
All right.
We can save it for later episodes.
All right. Quickly, before we hit rapid fire, just quick recap of Week 17 in the NFL. I'll go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Man, we get embarrassed. I mean, it's either we win one score games or we get the brakes beat off of us.
Last week, didn't you guarantee your boys going to get 2,000 yards? Didn't you guarantee that last week?
Who?
I thought, yeah.
But guaranteed.
Not in the game, but over the past 2 games.
Yeah, you're right. But he not getting that. He not getting that. That's out of the question. Out of the question.
You talking about Justin? Oh yeah, that record ain't getting broke, man.
He not getting that, bro. If he get, he's telling me he's gonna get 200 some yards. It's possible, but it's not happening.
No, it ain't happening because he ain't gonna play.
Yeah, he's not playing that much. It's not happening.
We're not playing at all. We're locking in the number 3 seed unless
all that shit.
So
got his ass shut down. Come on, Judge. Come on, Jay Jettis. Come on, brother.
He's still the best receiver in football. What that mean? Okay.
MVP ain't getting shut down like that though, T. You say MVP. MVP ain't getting shut down like that, T.
Did you watch the game?
No, I ain't watching it.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. But I'm just saying, you say MVP.
Yeah.
Pop's got a question for y'all.
The game would have went on, right? And Burrows and them would have beat Buffalo. You think Burrows would be in the talk as MVP with Kansas City quarterback?
He already is in talk.
I think he's already in talk.
I think he definitely would have closed the gap a little bit more, but I think it's a runaway from Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes getting the MVP.
I think Joe Burrow could have threw 500 yards and won.
Is the quarterback for Baltimore playing this last game?
Better not be.
Nope.
He better not be.
I was Sam. I wouldn't play another down.
Me.
Better not be.
Hey, we all. The one thing we finally agreed on this show. We all agreed on this show. We don't agree. All three of us never really agree on one thing. It's always one of us is out of there. We all agreed. Lamar Jackson better not play another down.
Better not play.
He should not play at all.
I'm hurt.
And honestly, he's shown his value by not playing.
He is.
Yeah, he is. He is. Huntley ain't it.
It was a week for football though. In general, though, I mean,
it went like Christmas.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah. It wasn't an exciting week of football. It was weak.
Yeah, I have to agree with that.
But shout out to the Steelers and Mike Tomlin, boy. I know he's not.
They slide the playoffs.
Hey, they got a shot. They got to win, and they need. I forget who they need to lose.
They need a couple losses, but
they have a shot.
They got an outside shot to make it, man, which is crazy.
A good shot at that because Miami's not playing well.
They're not playing too good. They've been sliding since they went.
It's hard to believe Tua was in the. You know,
yeah,
it was in the MVP conversation for a long bit.
He better not play no more either.
Yeah, he done had too much head trauma this year. He got
to chill out.
So for Pittsburgh to make the playoffs, they need the Dolphins to lose to the Jets, which is possible,
very possible,
and they need the Patriots lose to the Bills, which is possible.
Probable. I'm gonna say probable, even with everything going on, but still,
it should happen. Hopefully they rally together, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see them rally.
Me too.
Sorry for Damar.
Me too.
So you think if the Steelers get in, the Bengals got them in their first game when they play?
I don't know if they would have them. No, they wouldn't have them. They would
not well.
They had to play the number 1 seed.
They got the one. Once he got a bye. It does come down to what they do with this Bills Bengals game.
Oh yeah, it does. I'm looking at it right here. It definitely does come down to what they do with if the Bengals. If they get the Bengals a dub, then
yes, they will.
They would play.
They will get Pittsburgh. Wow.
but if it's a tie, then who knows?
I feel sorry for who got the Jaguars first round. They ball.
Yeah, Jaguars hot, man. Hey,
they in the hunt, though. They not even.
They ain't in right now. They're not in right now, but they playing great. And low key, that's what won me the Super Bowl for real. And fantasy, picking up their defense. Get me 18 motherfucking points, man. Shout out Jaguars defense. Last minute pickup.
Yeah, I think obviously they're Jaguars, Titans is for the AFC South. Whoever got to play the Chargers too, they gonna be in trouble. Because the Chargers getting healthy at the right time.
But in trouble, they ain't really showing me too much yet. They gotta show me in the playoffs for me to believe in them. So I ain't saying they shouldn't be worried, but if I'm a team, I'm not like scared. I'm like cautious, but I ain't scared.
We shouldn't be scared. Yeah, you shouldn't be scared. No sense.
I'm not scared at all.
But that offense and like I said, they just got Bosa back. They'll be. I wouldn't want to play them in the first round.
I wouldn't be trying to duck them. That's a fact. I would not be trying to duck them. First time in the playoffs, the probably weakest head coach is going to be in the playoffs. One of the weakest head coaches. I'm not ducking them at all. I'm not scared of them at all. I won't be surprised if they have a first round exit.
Who?
Hey.
Chargers.
Oh yeah.
I'm not scared of them. I'm just being real. Now I expect them to win, but if they lose and if they get blown out, I would not be surprised at all. At all.
Blown? Yeah.
At all, bro. I'm saying I won't be surprised. I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I'm saying I won't be surprised. You trust Brandon Staley?
I don't trust in Justin Herbert and them boys, man.
I ain't saying Herbert because Herbert.
I'm saying it. I'm saying he plays well, but like I just don't trust it. He got to show me. You know how some players are like, show me.
But they got everybody back healthy.
Show me.
You gotta show me still. I don't
Show
care.
me.
I don't care.
I'm not picking them on nothing till they show me.
Yeah, I don't care.
You gotta make me a believer.
I think right now, I
think Justin Herbert on the road to be another Phillip Rivers, great quarterback, throw all them big yards, no championship.
If you ask me, they're a year behind schedule. That's why I'm not scared. They're a year behind schedule. So I'm like, oh, y'all finally made the playoffs? Oh, whoop-de-doo.
Show me.
Win a game in convincing fashion or win a close game and impress me in a close game, then I'll be impressed. I'll be a little bit okay. But until then, they're just talented. They're very talented, but I'm not convinced. They can put together.
No matter who they got first round, I will pick them because they're going to play the AFC South winner. It's either Jacksonville or Tennessee, which more likely is going to be Jacksonville.
Ooh, if it's Jacksonville, man, it's going to be a good ass game. Now I would still pick them to win, but that's going to be a good ass game.
Paul's I have one more question for y'all.
You think Hurts playing this last game?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they get him out a couple series.
That number one seed is on the line now.
Yeah.
I don't think he plays though. I mean, it's the Cowboys. I mean, the Cowboys got the Commanders. They got the Giants. Well, yeah.
He playing some.
He has to play.
Yeah.
He has to play. Because even the 49ers still have an outside shot to get that number one seed.
Yeah, he got to play then. I ain't know that shit. Oh shit, he got to play then. Yeah, he has to play.
Because that extra bye week will help him.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go ahead and play this week, and then take the week off.
Yeah.
The NFC is pretty much clinched up, if you ask me. I mean,
there's only one spot left. If the Seahawks win, then they're in. But then if they lose, then it comes down to the winner of Green Bay and Detroit.
They hot.
The Seahawks should win though.
Baker's been hot.
Yeah,
Baker has been playing good in LA. Man.
They would love to play spoiler too.
He has been playing good in LA. That's all they playing for. It's play spoiler. They ain't playing for shit else.
Right.
Baker the spoiler type of dude though. Like just,
well, in incentives.
Spitting your food kind of dude.
That's how I would be if I got eliminated from playoffs, man. I'm trying to shit everybody else 0-2. Fuck that.
I am too.
All right. Y'all ready? We ready to do the fast money?
All right, you got it. We should change this segment. It's last week too. Before we get the playoffs, I guess.
All right, so now that gambling is legal here in Ohio, let's change. You get one guaranteed bet.
One guaranteed bet. Let me look at I gotta look at the games real quick. Then
go pull up the games and rapid fire. You give the people one bet you would take.
One bet that I'm taking. Who gonna win? Let's see.
I'm gonna pull up the games on the FanDuel app. I just download the FanDuel app. We're not sponsored by the way.
I would say that ain't no free.
Win.
But we're gonna give him a free play right now.
We got a better over here. My nephew talking about spread the money line. I'm like, what you talking about?
And he always asking us, what plus 5 on the side?
I'm talking about on the show.
Like,
Brand try to explain it to me often. I'm like, I don't understand that language. I said, no, but just who wins and loses, man. I know that you're a gambler, but we don't gamble like that on this show.
Nah, hey, speak for yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Well, it's legal to Ohio. I'm about to
get now that it's legal. I can come out and say it now, but yeah.
Yeah, so we got to pitch FanDuel so we get the sponsor, man. So shout out FanDuel. They ain't sponsoring us yet, but they will sponsor us soon.
Or DraftKings, either one. Somebody.
You know what I'm saying? Prize Picks be out here soon. All y'all, man.
I got my guaranteed bet is on Kansas City and Las Vegas.
The spread is 9.5.
Yeah, that's
by more than 10. By more than
10. You got that?
Yeah, I got a guaranteed bet on KC.
They gotta win though.
Yeah,
If
well,
they don't win, the Bengals will be tied.
yeah. And they Carr ain't playing.
And
Are we doing it right now? We doing guarantee bets now? Or are we going to do rapid fire
Bengals
first?
win- The Bengals win Sundays.
I mean, I guess
They have
you
12.
can combine
But
them for real.
depends what the NFL does.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So my guarantee pick, man. Give me the Jaguars over Titans.
It's not a bad pick.
Jaguars over Titans.
Mhm.
Yes, spread 6. So it's like, they got it going pretty close actually.
So both of y'all taking the Saturday game.
I didn't even see what the game was. Yeah, Saturday 8:16.
That's
Yep.
yours. Take guaranteed pick is the Green Bay over the
Packers.
Lions.
Lions. Ooh,
That's gonna be a good game.
Sunday night game. I like that.
What you got, T?
I would take that too because Lions suck on the road.
Spread 4.5.
Yeah, I would take the points. For me, I'm going Pittsburgh -2.5. -2.5
What?
at home.
Browns.
Oh, Browns. I thought
They'll
they
beat
playing.
the Browns though.
I think they
But
playing.
Deshaun Watson comeback ain't what everybody thought it was gonna be.
He played good.
Hey, he played good last week. He got me 27 points in fantasy too. Shout out to Deshaun Watson, man. Everybody came through last week for me in fantasy. It's fine. Hopefully, knock on wood, I got the dub. Depending on what they do with this Bengals game. Shout out Brett, man. He was number 1 in the league all season too. He was killing shit all season, bro.
That's the best way to
He
do
was
it.
killing shit all season.
All right, Doc, you got the games pulled up, ready?
Let's
Rapid
do
fire?
it. If you ready, I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Sure.
All right. Kansas City, Las Vegas. I got Kansas City.
I got Kansas City.
Yeah.
No.
Shout out Stidham, man. Vegas played pretty good. The Stidham's balling out, but give me the Chiefs.
If you gonna hop in, yeah, okay. Who you got, T?
Give me Chiefs.
Yeah.
Shout out Stidham, like you said though.
Yeah, Stidham balled out.
Tennessee at Jaguars.
Josh Dobbs is starting quarterback for the Titans again.
This is my guarantee pick already, so y'all already know who I'm going with. Give them Jags.
Jags. I'm rolling with the Jags too.
Jaguars.
T.
Yeah, banged up. No Derrick Henry, or he's not healthy. Derrick Henry. Give me Jacksonville.
Bucks at Falcons. I'm rolling with the Buccaneers.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bucks.
Give me Atlanta. I don't think Tampa Bay has not much to play for. Like, so they got to play starter.
The worst record ever.
You know, Tom Bowles saying he playing everybody though. But yeah, give me the I'm going Bucks, man. Give me Bucks.
Who you say you going with, Ryan?
You said Bucks.
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 Okay, I couldn't hear it. I was like,
Hey, shout out Des Ritter got a dub last week.
Yeah, shout out Desmond Ritter.
Patriots at Bills. This could go either way. I don't know. It depends. It depends on a lot of outside forces. Right now, I'll switch up on text if depending on certain circumstances. Right now, I'm gonna say Patriots though.
Bills by 1 million. It's in Buffalo.
I don't know, man.
In Buffalo, I think the fans are gonna be hyped for DVM.
Yeah, that's.
Give me the Bills by 30 ball.
I just don't know what's gonna go on with the outside forces. If bruh's still here and
Mac Jones sucks too. I mean,
yeah, that's true.
he's a bum too.
I'm gonna go with the. Hey, you said Mac? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
That's after what he did. He plays so much better when they players like get hurt. They go out there
And at home, it's over. It's over.
Vikings at Bears.
No Justin Fields in this game.
I'm going with the Vikings.
Justin Fields. T said Justin Jefferson gonna go for like 200 yards, y'all. He already said it, man. So,
Well, no, I said last week.
you guaranteed it.
I
guaranteed it.
Now he ain't even gonna play this week, so.
Oh, he ain't playing?
I doubt it.
He shouldn't play. He should play.
We're locked in at 3 seed, so but yeah, Minnesota. Let's get some momentum.
Is Kirk playing? Kirk 3 Chains Cousins?
Maybe we don't. Probably not.
He needs to play a little bit. He got to stay warmed up.
Terrible last week.
Ravens at Bengals. I got the Bengals.
Hopefully no Lamar. He shouldn't play no more. Oh, I don't care if he play no more this season, bro. Sit out, bro. Give me the Bengals.
It's another game where you don't know.
Who they?
Who you got, T?
I don't see. Is Burrow playing? I don't know.
He ain't playing. He ain't playing.
Yeah,
He
he playing.
basically missed the whole game.
They playing for that bye.
He basically missed the whole game.
I said we don't know what the Bills and them going to do yet, because by then they'll know if the Chiefs win or not.
He basically just had a whole week off.
Yeah, they ain't played last week. He got to play.
They had a whole week off, bro. They played a series and a half. Didn't get touched.
What I mean, he'll rest second half. Give me Baltimore.
Yeah. Oh,
Baltimore.
If he rests second half, they're gonna be up a lot.
They may just go do some reps. Second half, we know we're locked in at 3 seed or whatever. Yeah.
Texans at the Colts. It's a pick. Who gives a damn? Let's go. I'm going Colts.
What's the spread? Let me see spread. I'm gonna put a spread right here. What we got?
Texas.
Spread is
2.5. 2.5.
That's ugly, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's a turbo. Give me the
worst pick ever.
Man,
give me the Texans for the turbo champions, man.
Stay away from this game. Do not bet this game at all. But give me Texans.
Jets at Dolphins.
Patriots need the Dolphins to lose here.
I think the Jets win this game.
Spread is 1.
Woo.
No Skylar Thompson, Teddy Bridgewater either. Skylar
Oh
Thompson.
yeah, come on, Sauce. Sauce it up, Sauce.
Give me them Jets. Defense about to eat his ass up.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Jets.
Panthers at Saints. I guess
I'm going with the Saints.
Yeah.
Give me the Panthers.
Sandy Dalton still playing?
Who knows? Who cares?
They beat last week.
Who cares, man?
Yeah,
Panthers.
I agree with that statement.
Saints did their job. The Panthers just choked.
Is Sam Darnold playing?
Yeah, he actually was. He played last week. I don't know if he's playing this week, but yeah, give me the Panthers because of that.
Give me the Saints.
Giants at Eagles. I'm going with the Giants.
They said they playing a player that they locked into a seat already too.
Yeah, Giants they're locked in.
Yeah, they're probably gonna rest most of them. I don't say most of them. Give me the Eagles.
By this spread, the Giants are resting their players. The spread is 14, so Giants ain't playing nobody.
I think Dable hinted at it already in the post game.
Eagles. I'm sorry, I take it back. Eagles.
Eagles.
I'm forgetting it's that last week, man, and it's like
the Eagles trying to win.
Yeah, Dable already. He already kind of hinted at it, like, hey, I'm in the playoffs. I'm kind of gonna go home, smoke a cigar, and kind of chill out. So yeah, he ain't playing.
Cowboys at Washington.
Washington rookie quarterback this week.
I'm going.
Give me Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Commanders still fighting for their playoff life. Well, now they eliminated, right? Yeah, they lost that.
Powell got it in them.
It's just a spoil game.
Yeah, they play spoiler. It's a rivalry game, but nah.
Cowboys close. Cowboys close.
I agree with that. Chargers at Broncos. I got the Chargers.
Yeah, Chargers.
Russell Wilson them stinks.
I don't.
I feel like they might pull one out. I'm going with the Broncos.
Hey, it's possible though. You see the Russ bonding with the receivers. They got his back.
Too little, too late.
Yeah, it's way too late, bro.
Rams at Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks.
In Seattle.
Baker was hot, but yeah, in Seattle, give me the Seahawks.
Okay, Cardinals at 49ers. The 49ers could rest all their players, and I think they still beat the Cardinals. I'm going with the 49ers.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Shout out Brock Purdy too, man. He's looking
49ers are going to play most of their guys. They lock in at number 2 seed. So, 49ers. Big.
Sunday night game.
Shouldn't be.
Lions at Green Bay. And this game could either be huge or it could be meaningless.
Yeah.
If it means something, I'm going to go with the Packers.
Packers by 10.
I'm going by Packers.
Yeah, if it means something, give me Packers. I hope it's irrelevant and the Packers don't play Aaron Rodgers. Screw NFL up.
Yeah, I mean, if it means something, I mean, if it doesn't mean anything, I I mean, I guess it's just a toss up because I wouldn't like. It's hard.
Yeah, even then, though, I think even to me nothing. I think if they start Jordan Love, I think Jordan Love come in and get a win for him.
Okay.
Nah, they'll play. Like I said, players when they player bonuses, they incentives, they'll play. But once they get their bonus, yeah, they'll be out. So
And Roderick got any incentive? I thought his shit. It was all. I don't know. If I'm him, I'm like, I'm cool, man.
other players, they know Jordan Love can't get the receivers no bonuses.
Hey, he ain't too bad. He ain't look too bad in his
One start.
earlier this year. He ain't look too bad. But yeah, I guess you're right.
Well,
He's definitely not.
Give me Packers though. Lions stink on the road.
There it is. Thank y'all for coming through.
Hey, y'all stopping by.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe.
All right. See you next time.
Peace.
All right. Last. Well, I mean, we already know we all rolling with Tank, but we can plug the fight. Tank is fighting this Saturday.
I think it's Showtime fight. It's Showtime.
Yeah, it's a Showtime fight.
Yeah, Showtime fight, man. When I saw Garcia, I got excited. I forgot ain't that Garcia?
Not yet. That's the next one.
Hector Luis Garcia, Tank Davis this weekend, man. January 7th, Showtime.
Was worried about this fight because like Tank got arrested last week. Not sure if it was going to be on.
About to take his anger out on dude.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
For
man.
sure.
Yeah. I see Shorty came out and said that she called the cops basically for nothing, saying he didn't do anything to her or their daughter, saying that she made a rash decision in a spur of the moment. Shouldn't have called the cops. Hate to see it, man.
We can hold these women accountable.
Hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it.
That's a topic for another day. Tank knockout in the first 6 rounds.
Yeah, man.
I agree.
All right, good brother. That's the first show of 2023.
I'm here for it, man.
We didn't.
D-Ham.
I didn't say it. We didn't say it at the beginning of the show because we hopped right into it. But welcome everybody who's watching us on Twitch. We are now on Twitch, streaming live on Twitch.
What's up, friends?
So,
What's up?
Make sure y'all rock with us, man. Everybody in here, I see y'all putting y'all prayers up, man. For D-Ham. Definitely prayers up for Damar Hamlin.
Sure. Prayer works. Prayer definitely works.
Yeah, man. Hope he has a speedy and a full recovery. Hope he's fully functioning. And at this point, man, forget football. I just hope he can get back fully functioning as a human being, just living life. You know, if he play football, it'd be great, but just hopefully a speedy full recovery, man.
Yep.
That's facts. So, with that being said, this has been Down to the Wire 513, first show of the 2023, overall episode 264.
This year we going crazy.
65, ain't it? 65?
Surprise guest,
65,
everything. You know what I'm saying?
Especially get up to that thing. I'm like, hold on, what episode is it?
We're going
Yeah,
crazy
man.
this year.
Make sure y'all tap in for sure.
Tap in.
I'll see you scrolling at the bottom. So for the good brothers, Flyman Rand, Josh Doc Evans, C. Taryn Blaine, this has been Down to the Wire 513, episode 265. We'll catch y'all next time. Till then, we out.
Deuces.